Jack. Yeah, I'm actually going to use this thing. Blessed evening, Army Saints. It's good to be here. We're here for the celebration of the 6-year battle that I watched my mother-in-law go through for her 3 great grandkids. I've been right there, sometimes by her side, sometimes not, but I have seen the pain of what she has gone through. You know, it seems as if that you can tell your own kids no, but you can't tell your grandkids no. It's what I've been hearing from his grandmas and grandpas. I don't know nothing about that yet. But when I thought about all of this, and then her finally going to court, and it's scary to go in front of the judge. Amen? Fellas, I know you and I know about that. I know that when I gave my heart to the Lord, December 5th, 2008, they had to go in front of the judge. I was scared because they threw me in prison. But instead, he gave me thousands of dollars in fines, and I didn't have to go to prison. But I got 6 months in 2 different counties. Well, what he didn't know is when I went up there, I know in the Word, it says, shall not the judge of all the earth do right. Right. Sometimes it feels as if you're going to be judged and you're condemned. But the Lord is the judge of your situation. You have the solution of his salvation. She's proof of that. What I want to bring to you is 1 Samuel 30. Go 1 through 8. 3 days later, when David and his men arrived home at their town of Ziklag, they found that the Amalekites had made a raid into the Negev. In Ziklag, they had crushed Ziklag and burned it to the ground. They had carried off the women and children and everyone else, but without killing anyone. When David and his men saw the ruins and realized what had happened to their families, they wept until they could weep no more. David's 2 wives, Ahinoam from Jezreel and Abigail, the widow of Nabal from Carmel, were among those captured. David was now in great danger because all his men were very bitter about losing their sons and daughters, and they began to talk of stoning him. But David found strength in the Lord, his God. Then he said to Abiathar the priest, bring me the ephod. So Abiathar brought it. Then David asked the Lord, shall I chase after the band of raiders? Will I catch them? And the Lord told him, yes, well, you will surely recover everything that was taken from you. And the ephod is a girdle that the high priest wore, the shoulder piece. My mother-in-law, she put the word in her heart. The Lord carried the government on his shoulders. So if he did that, the least that you could do is take up your cross and follow him. And this is what she did. And we also have Deuteronomy 31 and 6. So be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not panic before them. For the Lord your God will personally go ahead of you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. I see my mother-in-law cry. Because she said, if I lose my great-grandson, I don't know what I'm going to do. You all know about the women with the issue of blood. I don't have a lot of people here that know the word. Mother-in-law didn't have an issue of blood. Let me tell you what she had. She had a solution of the blood of Christ upon her crying out to him. Her bottled tears, she took every one of them. And she went through many battles, many battles. I even asked someone for money one time because she needed some help there and I couldn't help her with what I make on my trash truck. I broke my pride, but it didn't answer at that time. But what answered was many years later. So there it is. Be strong and be courageous and stand. Come on now. You know, there's Israel, John, and Isaiah. All 3 great Bible names. The one you better watch out for is little Israel. He don't care how big you are. Aaron Jihai is probably the biggest skin in here. He'll go up there and he'll blackjaw Aaron because he blackjaws me and I'm a big dude. He'll blackjaw Joshua too, just like Israel. Israel's a little bitty country. It ain't scared of no one. It ain't scared of Russia. It's happy for Ukraine, fighting for the name above all names. So be courageous and be strong.